Hey guys, Will here, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. So, I got Simon's Quest on the NES from Game Exchange on Black Friday, and I just waited until now to film it pretty much. So, let's go ahead and test it out and make sure it works. So, I guess I just completely forgot to plug the AV cables back up to the NES when I redid all this by the TV kind of, because the AV cables are just non-existent anymore. So I just borrowed the ones from the VCR, and after a few seconds now it is working just fine. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and clean this cartridge up, and I'll be back after I clean it. So I just cleaned the game, and I'm going to go ahead and show you all these drawers, because I don't know if I've ever updated the channel on what I did to these drawers, but I kind of changed them a little bit. So let me go ahead and show you all. So in this drawer, I'm pretty sure it's just like a bunch of foam parts and stuff. Yeah, it's just a bunch of foam parts. And here's the iPod that I used for the video on like $1 iPod versus $100 iPod or whatever. I basically, this front shell was already super scratched, and there was scratches and stuff on the inside part of the display where you could barely see the display. And yeah, this used to have dead pixels. Now it's just completely dead. And this screen's bad. Motherboard has the battery terminal knocked off of it, or the battery, what do we call it, where you plug in the battery. But the mid frame's good, and the click wheel's good. So yeah, there's just a bunch of other random parts in here. And then I got a bunch of these rubber bands from my grandma's house. There's a bunch of red ones, a bunch of yellow ones, and a bunch of blue ones. The blue ones are all smaller. In here there's just a bunch of used microfiber cloths and stuff, and these random Walmart earbuds, and some cassettes. And in here is just a bunch of random stuff. There's just random, there's this loose PS1 game that came in that bottom PS1, and that's about it. Then in here is all so I can do this with one hand, all of my DVDs and stuff, and then there's a few VHSs in here, but mostly it's just a bunch of DVDs. I have a random thing of silica gel. Then just if I can do this with one hand. Come on. In here is all of my games for the consoles that are in this room. So I have all the NES games, and then PS1, SNES, Genesis, completed box Genesis, Xbox, PS2, PS1 again, a few PS3s, and then these loose PS1 games, which I should actually probably put I'm actually going to put this game with those after I get done filming. And this boxed N64 game, which is Madden Football 64. I basically just bought it because I wanted a boxed N64 game. I don't even have an N64. And then this is handheld stuff. And down here is so this is these aren't really modern things at all, but they're the most modern that are in the room. I have original Xbox controllers and PS1 controllers and a PS2 controller. And I've got random cords and stuff, and a couple knockoff controllers. I bought this controller. It's a knockoff 360 controller, and I found it at Goodwill for $3, and I bought it because I just thought it's funny because it's absolutely tiny. And then the end of it is missing, so I can't even plug it into a console at all, so that's great. And then I have remotes for TVs and stuff. Then in here is the older stuff. This side of the drawer is just missing for some reason, but it's just there's there's NES stuff, and then there's Genesis and SNES, and a bunch of random parts. These are basically two broken controllers that I just parted them out pretty much. And there's a random PS2 stand and a back to a Series X controller. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button, and if you're a new subscriber, bye.